Hello, this is Nikki from Nikki's Crafting Corner. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to start a new project. I want to make an autumn journal. Excuse me. And I got these really pretty digital prints from Beth at Yes, I Made It Myself. I will link her channel below in the description box. Yeah, I thought I will make a really pretty autumn journal, just a small one, 5 by 7 inches, with one signature of 10 pages. I want to use all these really pretty papers, and I just show you what she created. So the colors are really pretty and intense. All these bright yellows and oranges and reds. This is a background paper and some florals, really pretty. This was a misprint. I tried out how I have to print it in A4 size or in letter size. This was letter size, that left me with this really big white edge, and this is A4 size, so this is the better size for my printer. Okay, what I already did off camera is I picked an Amazon packaging bag and cut out my journal to the size I want to have, and again it is 5 by 7 inches. I have 2 flaps in the front and in the back. I already picked the fabric I want to sew on, so it will look like this on the outside. These are fabric samples, and I thought these colors are really autumn-like, so I picked this bright orange pattern. And in the inside I want to sew on this strip of fabric. It feels like linen. It has a rubbery backside because this is the bag where all the samples are glued on, and they are stacked one behind another. And I want to have this on the inside like this, and then it will fold like this and like this, and then this is my front. Okay, I will glue on my fabric and take everything to my sewing machine, and when this is all sewed I will be back. Okay, my cover is sewn. This is how it looks like now. This is the outside. I really like these numbers from the fabric samples, so I kept them. I didn't do a very good job sewing this side. There's a fold here I don't like, but I think I will come up with something to cover this wobbly sewn thing. Yeah, so that's the outside, and I decided to sew this edge closed, so I have a pocket here and a pocket here. Okay, my cover is done. Now I can go and take out some papers for my signature. So these are the papers I want to use. I have made myself a template. This fits this journal, so my papers can have the exact size as this template, so they will fit perfectly inside my journal. I have got quite a mixture of papers, and I want to show you what I have. They are too long and too wide. I want to shorten them, and I want to show you how I do this as well. So this is some coffee dyed paper. I already made a fold here, so I have a flip out, and my paper will be short enough for my signature, as you can see. It's a little bit shorter than my template, but that's completely okay. The next page is some dyed paper. I dyed this paper with food colors. It turned out really, really bright green, and I just love this color for my fall journal. This is some fruit tea dyed paper that turned out grayish, and I just want to cut these two. This is baking paper. I already cut it to size. This is some graph paper. This is coffee dyed paper as well. And I think I already made a fold here, yeah, because I really like this edge here, and I didn't want to lose this edge. Then I have some of Beth's digital paper. I really like this edge with the moth, and I didn't want to lose it, so I just folded it over. So I have a fold out. I could even fold it like this, so I will have a pretty fold out on the other side, or a pocket, and I think I will do this. So this is a little bit shorter than the width I need. So, and here is some food dyed graphic paper again. I experimented with green and orange drops, and this is how it turned out, and I really like this for my fall journal. This is one of Beth's papers as well. I think I made a fold out or a pocket here as well. Okay. Coffee dyed paper, and again I made a fold out. And I want to sew these two together. This is my middle page. I really love this design, and I wanted it to be my middle page. And I already clipped them together, so I remember to sew these two together as a pocket. I think I want to have two side-loaded pockets, so I will sew these pages at the top and at the bottom, and then I have two pockets from both sides. Okay, this is the other side of my pocket paper, and then this is after the middle page. Some are already folded, some papers. As you can see, I tried some things out and then I folded them again, so I have this fold here, but that doesn't bother me, that's okay. This is the green food dyed paper. I really love this edge and the fold that came when I dried the paper. I really like that, and I don't want to lose it. And then some of Beth's paper again. Here I have a flip out or a pocket. I don't know yet if I want to glue this on. I will see to that later. Some graph paper again, baking paper. And here I made an accordion fold, so it folds out like this, just for some variation, and I don't want to have the same folds again and again. And here I made not a fold in, but I folded it to the other side, so I have a fold on this side, and this can either be a pocket or a flip out, I don't know yet. And this is the very last page. This is a coffee dyed paper, and it just dyed the edges. So this is my signature. What I will do now is I will cut everything and shorten it, and then I will sew my middle page and the second page together. And I will see which other pages I want to sew, so I have pockets. I want to do this before I sew in my signature, so it's easier to sew like this. Okay. I try to shorten everything at once, but I have to see for the digi prints if there's anything I don't want to lose. So I want to keep the moth for sure, so perhaps I have to shorten it at the bottom, so I have to see to that. I will lose a bit of the squirrel, I think, but you would see it. I will just lose its legs, so that's okay for me. So I will do this first, because all the other pages I will shorten at the top, I think. So let me do this first. I just put my template on top of it and then cut the bottom off. Yeah, it's in the right direction. I rather check twice before I cut wrong. Okay. And I just use my craft knife. It's the easiest way to do this. Sometimes I keep these edges because I will do some embellishments or clusters with these strips. Okay, so this is ready to go. I think it was in here. So let's see if I have to shorten something at the bottom too. What about this digi print? I think I have to shorten this one on the bottom too, because the frame is a little bit shallow here and this is bigger. I will either lose this part or this part. I think I want to keep these bright red leaves. I'm just looking what's prettier. Yeah, I think I want to keep those and shorten my pages at the top. So this can be in here, that's okay. And then I want to shorten all at once. So I have to stomp, and the stuck has to be really together. And then I want to do one cut at the top. I put on my template again, and then the ruler, and I try to shorten them at once with one all together. Okay, and again I keep these strips. Sometimes I make some mini books with these or use them for clusters or other embellishments. Okay, and then I want to shorten everything at the side. Again, I put my template above all these papers and then cut them with my craft knife all together. Okay. I didn't do a very good job. I think the craft knife is not sharp enough. So I have to correct that with my scissors. I don't mind a little bit of messiness, but not too much. So I will just clean the edges a little bit. Okay, that's better. That's okay for me. So I will do some sewing next. So I just check if they all fit in my journal. Ah, that's perfect. Yeah, so they fit in here, they fit in here, and they stick out a little bit here, but that's okay for me. When my journal will build up a little bit, that's not so obvious, then perhaps I will cut a little bit more. Yeah, I will cut a little bit more. So just a smidge. Oh, okay, I have to correct the messy cut again. I think I really have to change my blade in the craft knife. Okay, so I will do some sewing and then I will be back. Okay, I have done all my sewing and I will go through my book to see if I want to do anything else before I sew in my signature. So let's see. This is what it looks like now. I have a pocket here. And I have a pocket here. I sewed these pockets at the top and at the bottom. And I decided to put a pocket here. I just sewed a piece of baking paper onto my other piece of baking paper after I folded this top over and made a decorative stitch. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. I hope you can see this. So that's this page, and then I really have to clean the edges a little bit more. And this is a pretty paper, some coffee dyed paper. I have a flip out here. I left that as a flip out. And then there's my middle page with a pocket here and a pocket here. And now we come to the second part of my signature. Coffee dyed paper. I have a pocket here that is stitched at the top and at the bottom. This is a flip out. This is a pocket. And then some baking paper again, and I really like the digi print shining through. That's so pretty. And then I have my accordion fold paper, a flip out here, and my last page, the coffee dyed paper. Okay, I'm happy with that, and I will sew in my signature. So let's see, I think I can go through my cover without poking some holes before I sew in the signature. I can sew it in directly. I think I just have to see that everything is flush and put together, and I will clip everything together before I sew it in. Oops. So I always do a clip here and one on the other side to make sure nothing can move around. Okay, so this was my front. I double check if this is the right direction. Yes, it is. Okay, now I need my poking tool. That's this one. And a thread. I hope I can use, oh, the purple would be great with the cover here. I thought I want to use the yellow one because it's more in the autumn theme, but I think the purple would really look pretty on this cover because there are purple stripes in this pattern, and I think I want to use the purple. So where's the beginning? Here's a beginning. Oh, there it is. Oh, this is so, it's chaos. Thread chaos. Okay, I do 3 times the length of my journal, and then I have more than enough thread to add some dangles if I want to. So I think I have to do this off camera because it is so tangled. So let me just untangle this, and then I can come back with sewing in my signature. Okay, I managed to untangle my thread. I have already put it into my needle, and I can directly go to work and sew my signature in. So I just make sure that it's in the cover. And then I put my clips onto it. Okay, make sure it's in the right direction. Yes, it is. Okay, I start in the middle and I just poke a hole, and then I can poke my needle into it. And then I do a hole approximately 3/4 of an inch, I think it is. I don't know. It's approximately 1.5 centimeters, 1.5, 2 centimeters, I don't know. And I just eyeball this, I don't want to measure. Okay, I begin in the middle. I think you know how to bind a journal, and then I go to the bottom hole. Up to the top. And again into the middle one. Oh yes. Sometimes it's not easy to pull the needle into the right direction in the middle hole. Yeah, perfect. Okay, I want to have my thread a little bit more even concerning the length. Yeah, that's okay. That's not too loose. And I need my thread on either side of the middle thread. Just a little bit of a pull, not too much. And then I do some knots and my signatures in. Okay. Just check if everything is okay. Oh, this is really pretty. I like that. Yeah. Okay. So that's my journal. And yeah, that's really pretty. I will do some embellishing, and then this little small journal is already finished. Okay, so see you in the next episode. Bye!